Good evening, everyone. I'm back to this sort of format, you know, me in the top corner, wherever I am, this top corner, this top corner. I'll just go through what I've done today. I did some of the wiring for the the relay, you know, for the heated windscreen. It needed two relays because it draws 18 amps. Each heating element, and there's two heating elements in there. So all I'm doing here is just soldering the earth strap, you know, for the relays, and then I just run a switch from the dash, from the carbon dash panel, just a switched live, which will then obviously switch the relays on and off. Then I've ran some 25 or 27 amp cable, just a bit overkill really, but two of them direct from the switch for the battery. Yeah, that's it really. Quite straightforward. Then we've moved on. After this, after we've got all them in, we've moved on into the front bumper, to do the brackets which hold the wing on the front bumper, like the support brackets as such. That's what you can see me doing here anyway. Just making them brackets up. What did I do? Oh, I put some riv nuts in. It was mainly all put together with riv nuts. Then I ordered some touch-up, some Nardo Grey touch-up. So that you could just see me there touching, you know, going around touching up all the little bits where I cut the tube out of the cage and stuff like that, and around this rough area now where this push pipe is, I painted that as well, but you can see me painting that now. Yeah, fitted the boost pipes, got delivered from Johnny Rouse, however you pronounce it, Rouse Motorsports. The Nomex 7-ply line, Nomex line should I say, boost hoses. I ran these towards the end of the season last year, and I don't have any issues, you know, with them blowing off or anything. So this is just me fitting them there, getting them all connected up, wiggling them around as you do, to get them to sit the best. From here, I've gone onto the splitter to mount the front splitter to the car. So when we last went out to Cadwell, when I damaged the wheel, we had, previous to that, I'd come off on the grass and actually just shunted all of the splitter backwards, so then I took the splitter off. But this actually damaged the mounting brackets at the front on the chassis legs, and then also on the rear, the actual mount that you can see me putting up here. These stand for the lights blocking it, but you get the idea. It bolts, it's like an alloy angle piece, bolts up to one of the subframe mounts, rear subframe mount, like the cover that goes over the anti-roll bars, and then it hooks in on some bolts. This next bit here, you can see them nice carbon Kevlar tunnels that I've made, but I've just made a side bracket for the splitter and then a front bracket. I've not actually managed to get it all finished, but these are again just riv nutted on to the chassis rail there, as you can see, using some quite big M10 bolts, you know, probably overkill to be honest, but it won't be coming off. So yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow we are wet flatting. My dad's going to come and give me a hand. We're wet flatting with 1200, 1500, 2000, and then compound polishing all the car, the rear quarter should I say, sorry, where do you know where we've put the resin and carbon on. Then we can glue the roof in, glue the windscreen on, and get all the trims in and everything back in place. I'll put a picture up now here. We have we've got the door mould ready to go, so all the polypropylene sheet. I'll try and get some footage of it because it's probably going to be quite interesting for people to watch, but of how we make the carbon doors. But I've done the external mould, so like the front skin, it's all backed on on the edges with polypropylene sheet, and then I've wax filled all of the apertures, you know. So then that's ready for next week when I go up there. I'm going to actually take the other door, and then probably the week after, I'm just utilising my time while I'm up there, while I'm over there in Wales at work. So yeah, it needs gel coat, and then it'll be a coupling coat of resin, a thin fiberglass layer, and then more layers of fiberglass, probably 5 in total, and that'll make one side mould. Then I'll flip the door over and prep the other side, the same again, and then do that side, and then that's your 2-piece moulds. Then I'll vacuum infuse, or I might wet lay, I don't know yet, but you wet lay the moulds up with the carbon after you've put release agents on, and then you've got your finished door that comes out of that. That's an exact replica of the original door. So, but as I say, I'll put some footage up of that. You can see this picture here anyway, but yeah, it's a lengthy procedure, but it's worthwhile when it's finished. Hopefully they'll come out better than the back doors, because as I say, the back doors were my like first go at carboning. I jumped right in at the deep end, so there's some just like little areas, you know, that are not perfect. But I was gonna fix them. My dad said, "Are you gonna fill them in and fix them?" I was like, I could do, but I'd rather just leave them. You know, it's not a show car, and it's like a bit of a memory of my first go at making carbon fibre products. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna leave it. When you stood a foot back, not even a foot back, to stand back, you can't see. It's just a few little areas where the carbon is sticking to the mould properly. But yeah. Anyway, what else came? I ordered loads of, you know, the leak that I had in the Aki sump. I ordered all proper AN4, I believe, 3/16 PTFE pipe, you know, the same as I did the fuel system, and then all the actual proper AN fittings, and 1/4 MPT to go into the Aki sump and stuff. So that's all arrived anyway. So we're going to eliminate any leaks that we had in that area. But yeah, I'll do that maybe tomorrow, maybe depending on what time I get there. Before my dad gets there, I might do that. But yeah, it's we've made another nice chunk of progress